Welcome to the Rat Hole. I am live. So live that the show will begin shortly banner is not necessary. There it is. Boom, we'll get rid of that. And then we come over here and we switch the foreground to that. And boom, hello. I've lost 2 viewers already. I just lost everybody off my YouTube. Well, thank you. Hopefully you'll come back. Hi. My name is Paparazzo Dave Chapman. This is the Rat Hole. And I'm going to be playing some Mega Man. Ding. Mega Man Adventures from KES. Why did it... I'm already live, and it just told me to be ready to be live 5 minutes ago. Thank you, Zuckerberg. Mega Man Adventures. So this is a cooperative game. Of course, I'm going to be playing it in solo mode for you today from KES Entertainment. KES is a wonderful company who I absolutely adore and who have... Do I still have that programmed in here? Nope, that's the wrong one. Down. There we go. A ton of great games and other assorted amusing products. So we got these giant D6s. Most recently, they're giant D20s in both the drop dot and not drop dot style. I suppose I could bring that up soloed so you can see it a little bit better. And these bounce. That bounced off the table. They also got Spy Family, Contra, a ton of other Sonic games that are coming out. But today we are going to be looking at Mega Man Adventures. But it has come to my attention recently that I need to crawl and get that. That's bothering me. Hold on. Hold on. We're just going to squish over here and we're going to go grab that because it just annoys me that it flew all over the place. There we go. I'm back. Boom. There we go. I had to go retrieve this. I couldn't not. It has come to my attention that not everybody actually knows Mega Man, and that blows my bloody mind. I do not understand this. So, what I thought I'd do before I do that is I'm going to switch this to, apologies, a terrible view of me, like that, and we're going to switch this over to this, and I'm going to play a little bit of Mega Man. Because I can. This is the original. There's a ton of Mega Man games. Let me just be clear. I'm going to take that off for the moment. I can't hear any of the sound, so hopefully if it is way the heck too loud, please say something. Dear goodness, please say something. Twitch is on faster than YouTube. Yeah. That's unsurprising. Yeah, so I'm going to try. This is a ROM hack of Mega Man, the original, from a website. See, so he's got a... I'm not going to mention the name, but if you just go over here, you can see it. And we're going to try to play the original Mega Man, because I am terrible at this sort of thing. So let's see how it goes. So we hit enter should be start. What are my commands? Does it say here? So Z is jump, X is shoot, enter is start, and the movement buttons are movement buttons. I hit the button. Is it doing something? I was having a lot of connection issues with this earlier. I really don't want to. Okay, I'm going to mute this because there's theoretically an ad here that does things. Hey, it worked a little bit better this time. Turn that off. Click to make keyboard keys work. Click. I have pressed start. We have started a Cut man. All right. I was going to leave that for a few extra seconds. So again, if this is extra loud, please say something. So there's my left and right. There is, oops, that's irrelevant. I keep wanting a space bar to jump, and that's not how you do that. Boom, and then I go down here, I collect the thing. Start button is, of course, going to do other stuff that I don't want it to do. Ow! Ow! No! Have I mentioned I hate these, that I'm terrible at these kind of games? I don't play video games for a reason. Feel free to mock me in the comments. I fully expect you to do that. Ow. Ow. Oh, I'm going to die something fierce. It doesn't help that I'm doing this weird commands, right? I'm just going to let that go because I know I'm safe there. There we go. Killed that thing. That does not give me power. I don't know what that one gives me. But no. Whatever. Oh, bugger. I don't care. I'm not going to do it anymore. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Tasty Cakes, mocking me as I knew would happen. Nope, I really there's good reasons I don't play video games. It's because I have the hand-eye coordination of an 8-year-old. Eep. I mean, on the upside, I got through that. Glad this one doesn't have, a time limit. All right, so we're just going to haunt here for a second. And ow. That should not have been unexpected. I'm sure I could get extra points or something if I get that thing. I'm not going to. All right, I can only hit it if it's open. Got it. Ow. And I blew it up. How's the sound, Tom? I seriously, I can't, again, I have it plugged into my, I have the headphone jack of my second laptop here, plugged in to my microphone, and it's not, pause. See, so it's here's my microphone is plugged in here, so I can't actually hear anything. We're gonna zoom left, and I'm just gonna adjust this. It's already a terrible view, but if I can make it a slightly less terrible view for y'all, I will. There we go. That's sort of ish better. Update that. Everyone has different levels. No, I'm just gonna. Oh wow, I'm way up there. I'm gonna turn me down. That'll help. And if I turn that down, apparently I pushed a button. Let me know how that is, Tom. I've turned myself back to where I should be, and in theory, the music should be also not ridiculous. That whole everybody has different levels thing is not acceptable. I need to sound good, and it would be nice if I had a so bad. Better? Okay, good. Yeah. So, like I said, I am terrible at video games. I will eventually stop playing this and move on to the onto the board game version of this. But I wanted to at least give it a shot because I can. Ow! Fuck off! Yeah. I'm allowed to say those words. Right. They respawn. Oh, this is also the era of video games that kills everything. Because, damn it, I can't. I also don't have a controller on this. I could plug in my NES Classic and play Mega Man 2, but you get to mock me more. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We will. Why are you not letting me move to a new stage? That was annoying. All right, for some reason it wouldn't let me select a different stage. That's fine. Let's try not to. Button mashing! No! Right, so, I suck at video games. This is what the lesson we have learned is. We are going to go like this. Bloop. We're going like this. Bloop. And we're going to go like this. Bloop. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's do what we're actually here for, which is, of course, to play the board game version of Mega Man. Now, I have not, in fact, even looked at this. To be perfectly clear and honest here. I've only just barely looked at it. That I guess is more accurate. And had intended to do a little bit more, and it just didn't happen. I was shown how to play some time ago. So hopefully this is not easier than it looks. I know that there's a bunch more stuff here. Overview and components. Let's look at that first here, because we'll do kind of a half-assed box opening. Mega Man Adventures 1 to 4. 4 players take on the role of Mega Man and his allies to battle against the nefarious Dr. Wily and his powerful robot masters. There are 2 main ways to play the game: as a single game or an ongoing campaign to eventually take on Dr. Wily himself. The following rules are written assuming players are playing a single game. For the additional rules on campaign play, see campaign mode on page 24. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be playing this in a single game. Probably. I assume. If you are watching me over on X, thank you. Please consider popping over to my YouTube channel, which I should put back up. YouTube channel, because there I can actually see your comments, which I cannot see from here. I'll put my name in there. So please consider doing that. There we go. YouTube or Twitch, they are both the same. Also the same, in fact, as my X. So the rat hole DOTCA, and you can visit me there, and I can actually see your comments. Like these comments here from Tasty Cakes, who's just going to burp at me. Also won't play video games. I just watch people play. Yep. That's a lot of people. For your first game, open the Mega Man 1 pack. This is not going to be it here. This is also going to be, so there's tokens, more tokens. Clearly, this is the Mega Man 1 pack. Now, this is the Mega Man that I was just failing to play. Failing miserably at. There is also there's also Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3 and some extra stuff down here that I presume is so those are stages cards. Okay, so I'm going to take these out just to be on the safe side because I'm probably going to need that. Let's see what else we're going to do. Setting up the game. To set up the game, players perform the following steps in order. Hero setup. Each player chooses a hero to play by selecting one of the hero boards, which are these ones right here. So let's open this up and see what kind of heroes we have. Dun, 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 dun. So we have, of course, Mega Man. I forget. I actually, they don't have their names on them. That's interesting, and I've forgotten who they are. So we're just gonna use Mega Man. I'm not gonna be the dog. There is no actual difference between them. Oh my god! Why is it every time I go on Twitch I yawn? Why? Why? Do not understand. All right, so we're going to put that to the side. Next, gather the hero standee and deck of action cards corresponding to the chosen hero. Well, there's some dice. That's not what I need. These are probably cards, and these are weapons. Destined. I'm going to say these are going to be in here. Carefully opening this because I don't want to wreck it. There we go. So yes, there is. In fact, I made a good choice because you don't get these other characters until later. So I'm just going to put that onto the side, down here, along with that. So there, inside of the main Mega Man box, you've got your Mega Man character standee, which is a very nice little punch out plastic one. And it just clips together like so. Clippy. Depending on how the angle works, I may or may not simply do extra stuff. Like I might lay them down flat. We'll see how these work. But here's clearly the cards. Shuffler action deck. Open this up. We'll see what's in here. Place one life energy token on the S space of the hero board. Or on the 5 space, sorry. One life energy token. Which is, there we go. Opened. These are extra stuff. There we go. Mega Man. Get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Put these to the side. Put these to the side till I get asked for them. So here's our action deck. So it's got different stuff. And we will shuffle these. Place one life energy token, which is usually this, on the 5. Place one bonus token of each of the 3 colors. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. On their corresponding spaces. There's that one there. That one there. And that one there. gain weapon and energy tanks. Let's see. Shuffle the weapon cards. That's these ones right here. Open these on up. FYI, there are 30 plus different Mega Man video games, and it started in 1987. Yes, that is entirely correct, Cyborg, Mark. This covers the first 3 NES games. There are even more, actually, than that. If you count all the different mods, some of which were on that website that I started on. There's also several cartoons. He was a character on Captain N, the Game Master, and the Game Masters. That was a weird version of, well, really a weird version of all the characters, but a weird version of Mega Man. In that one, he had a very grumbly voice. All right, so shuffle the weapon cards. Randomly deal 1 to each player. Well, that's just me. Mega Buster starting. Convenient. Oh, some weapons are labeled starting, but ignore that label for standard play. This is only important in campaign play. Good. Don't have to worry about that. Each player places their weapon under their leftmost weapon space. I did that. Then 3 weapon energy tokens above that card. I'm going to say that those are probably... Where did I put the rest of these tokens? Yeah. Here are some... Bleep, bleep, bleep. There we go. I'm knocking stuff down. That's fine. I can get it after. Create a pool of energy tank tokens in the center of the play area that contains 2 energy tank tokens, or 1 energy tank in solo play. Bloop. Nope, that was the wrong one. This is the one I needed. So there's my energy tank up there. Prepare Robot Masters. Return the Dr. Wily boss cards to the box and shuffle the Robot Master cards together. So here is the Wily boss card. And there's a few of them there. We're just going to put those off to the side for the moment. And so we've got the different guys right here. Cutman is the level that I was just failing at. Captain N, now that's showing your age. And what did the N stand for? Did not actually stand for Nintendo. I just don't remember what it stood for. I have it on Plex, so I have watched it. It's very interesting. It's a show. Let me tell you. All right. Return Dr. Wily to the box. Shuffle Robot Master cards. Deal 4 Robot Master cards in the middle of the table. Stage side up. I'm guessing this is... Which side is stage side up? 3. Looks like this is what I need. And there. And so we've got Guts Man, Bomb Man, Elect Man. We'll pull these down a little bit. I'll pull everything down once I've got a better idea what's going on. And Cut Man. Because, of course, it's Cut Man. And each player chooses 1 to face, placing it in front of their play area. Return the remaining Robot Masters cards to the deck. Oh, well, in that case, since I am playing solo, I'm going to have to go after Mr. Cutman there because, well, he pissed me off. Players may glance at the boss side of the Robot Masters to see if their weapons match the boss's weaknesses. No. Or in classes of Mega Man style, they can learn over time which bosses are weak to which weapons. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Why make life easier? Stage and boss pattern decks. Separately shuffle these stage cards and boss pattern cards. Put each deck in the center of the table. That was down here. Stages. Boss pattern cards. I'm guessing this has to be in this deck of cards here because I haven't done that. So you all get to learn with me. That's one of the things I try to do. Is it the most entertaining? Not always, but I try to make it interesting. But if I can show you what you're walking into, I think you get a better idea of all of that. Dr. Light cards. And that's a game round. I'll keep that. Sabotage. Boss patterns. Yawn. Because again, I can't seem to get through a Twitch stream without yawning my head off. And did stand for Nintendo. Did it? I mean, that makes sense. But I'm like, I'm sure it didn't. I'm sure there was another reason for it. But maybe not because it was Nintendo Land. So, yeah. The Eggplant Wizard was always the fun one. He kind of pops up in other places too. All right. So there's our stages deck and our boss pattern deck. Each player draws 2 to 4 stage cards. We're going to take 2, placing them in a face-up pile in front of their play area. So only the topmost can be seen. Oh, it's specific. So there's 4 in solo mode. Again, I'm going to adjust how this looks shortly. Okay, so that's all that is. Okay. Prepare the action dice and surprise box token. Supply. I has dice down here. Yeah. Having a second laptop is eating up space. All right, I have dice. And more tokens. More tokens. Plays 9 action dice. That's all in there. Good. So I just get all of these surprises, so that's fine. I suppose I could just not punch them out and just punch them as I need them, but whatever. Eventually, they all need to get punched. And so these have stuff underneath them. These are what you, if you were playing the game, the main character was an employee of Nintendo. Main character was I'm wondering if we had a different thing here because he was a teenager. That's okay. I'll go back and I'll watch it later, as everyone should, because it's a unique thing. Prepare the Dr. Light deck. For 1 and 2 player games. If playing with only 1 or 2 players, shuffle the Dr. Light cards into a face-down deck. Place it within easy reach of the players. See rules for 1 2 player games on page 22. Determine the first player. That's going to be me, because 1 player. I don't think I need that first player token because, well, it's just me. Dr. Light. Object of the game. Challenges. Mega Man and his allies will blast enemies, jump over obstacles, run past attacks as they fight to reach things. Challenges have 2 main components. Action requirements. The actions the heroes must take to overcome the challenge by spending action dice or bonus tokens, with the icons matching the requirements. Some action requirements are weight icons. I don't want to do that. which are overcome by spending a matching pair of actions, being these red, blue, and yellow over here. Challenge damage, the damage the hero will suffer if they cannot overcome the challenge, or if they choose not to. So on a card here, you can see there's your requirements here and your damage there. Players will choose and play action cards to gain dice, rolling and spending them to overcome challenges. Action cards and weapons can be used to modify dice results to match a challenge's requirements. Stage cards feature 3 separate challenges. What? Now, I always thought Mega Man and Astro Boy were the same. I was wrong, but Mega Man was inspired by Astro Boy. Oh, most certainly. Several decades difference, depending on which version of Astro Boy we're talking, of course. Stage cards feature 3 separate challenges, which are engaged in sequence left to right. Boss pattern cards each feature a single challenge. So here you can see the challenges left to right. And game round, draw phase. Each player draws 4 action cards. Planning. You can discuss strategy and action cards. Action phase, starting with the first player going clockwise. Each player rolls their action dice and yawns again. Gah! Spends those dice in an effort to overcome challenges. Cleanup phase, discard all your action cards, and their next stage cards are revealed, or the boss is set up if there's no stage cards remaining. Each phase is described in more detail below. So, draw phase. Draw 4 cards. That's easy. Robot Master card, stage side. Each player has a Robot Master boss card on its stage side in their play area. And these cards have the ongoing ability that is in effect until the player reaches their boss and flips the card to its boss side. The stage side of the boss card indicates a phase or step of the round when its ability is in effect. Wow. Why? Why am I always yawning? I just did another show and did not yawn. Just saying. So for example, here we've got Cutman. There we go. Scissor shooters. To overcome, this is treated as a 4th challenge space on each stage card and requires those icons there. Hashtag yawn. Thank you, Tom. Yeah. Planning phase. Prepare. Not much to plan. Action card support is the top half of each action card is used if as if it is played into a support slot, providing a benefit to the hero who played the card and the hero to their left or right based on which slot is used. The benefit is also used when an action card is played as a boost. Most action cards provide a single action die as their support. Skill, bottom half, is used as if it was played into a hero's skill slot, giving them a unique ability the hero can use during the action phase. The card is discarded after use. Some skills will feature an icon above the skill indicating a cost must be paid to activate that skill. Each player plays 3 action cards, 1 to each support slot on the top of their player board, and 1 to their skill slot at the bottom of their player board. So there's your skill spot, left support, right support. I might have to actually zoom this camera out a little bit on top of moving things around. Players keep the 4th card in their hand as a boost card, which can be played during any player's action phase, giving that player the support benefit from the top half of that card. Players are encouraged to openly communicate during the planning phase to look carefully at the challenges of their stage card. Now, the dice each have different distributions of icons, with the action matching the dice color more common for each. That makes sense. Action phase, starting with the first player, blah, blah, blah. Each player individually resolves their own action phase, rolling action dice and spending them to overcome challenges on the stage cards or boss pattern cards. For each challenge, they will either overcome it fully, avoiding all damage, or suffer its full damage value as they run through it, progress further into the stage. The player currently resolving their action phase is referred to as the active player. To resolve their action phase, the active player builds their action dice pool, rolls it, and spends their dice to overcome challenges. The active player completes these steps in order: dice pool, challenges, engage, abilities, overcome. Dice pool: the active player gains dice and benefits from their 4 active support cards. This makes sense. This includes the 2 action cards played into the support slots on their own hero board, as well as their 2 neighboring support cards. So I'm going to have to look at the solo mode for that. Challenges. Engage. Place your standee on the leftmost challenge space of their stage cards to engage in the step. Note that player always advances to the next challenge space, whether they overcome it or not. In a boss battle against Robot Master, the active player instead engages the boss pattern card on top of their boss's pile and results engage abilities on their boss card, if any. Abilities. Active player may now modify their dice and tokens through any of the following options. Discard their skill card to get the bonus listed, paying any cost required. Discard a boost card. Any player can do this, to give the active player support effects on top of the card. Discard 1 weapon energy from a weapon card to activate its effect, paying any other cost indicated as well. A given weapon can be used multiple times in the same ability step as long as it has enough weapons energy. Discard 1 weapon energy from a weapon card to reroll any number of dice in their pool. Something is not being good. I'm weirdly hitting stuff. Sorry. It keeps telling me I'm running out of RAM, and it's weird. I don't know what's going on. That's okay. Yawning making me want to fall asleep, and it's 2:36, but I also want to watch this gameplay. Thank you for staying awake, Mark. I appreciate it. Weakness, added cost, effect, overcome. Good enough. I'm going to flip ahead to solo mode here. Solo. Okay. When setting my solo or one or 2 player game, shuffle the Dr. Light cards together to create the Dr. Light deck. Play it face down near the play area. If playing with 2 players, place the Dr. Light between the 2 players. Planning phase. At the start of the planning phase in a solo or 2 player game, flip the top 3 cards or 4 cards for solo of the Dr. Light deck face up. The players choose 2 of these cards. In 2 player games, each selects 1, and the other cards are discarded. If players need to flip Dr. Light cards, but none remain in the deck, shuffle and create a new deck. Then continue flipping cards as needed. Chosen cards are placed near the player's support slots, leaving room for their support card. In solo, 1 card will be near the left slot, and the other near the right. I thought it's... right, okay. Each player's card will be near the support slot, matching the 3rd player side. Okay, no, this kind of makes sense. Action phase. During step 1 of the action phase, the dice pool, the active player will gain the dice indicated on the top of their Dr. Light card. This represents Dr. Light sending extra power to the hero systems, since they have fewer allies to help them defeat Wily's minions. However, this extra power comes with a cost. If the hero doesn't carefully manage their energy output, the extra power can overload their systems. To represent this, if the action card of the active player put in the matching support slot does not match the requirement indicated at the bottom of left of the Dr. Light card, they suffer 1 damage. For example, the active player would roll a blue die into their dice pool and suffer 1 damage if they did not assign an action card with a red die to the matching support slot. Okay, that makes sense. Each hero's unique support effects satisfy Dr. Light's requirements in different ways. We can deal with that later. Discard during cleanup mode. All right, you know what? We're just going to try this. We are just going to try it. New rule of Mega Man. Every time the paparazzo yawns, the paparazzo takes a mouthful of beer. I wish. So, let's give this a try. So we're going to move that. We're going to move this. I get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put these over here. Down. I get 4 Dr. Light cards to pick from. I'm just going to put these off to the side as well. So these are the Dr. Light cards I'll get to choose from. Seriously, why is it doing that? Very strange. Here's what we're going to do. Quit that and reopen it. I'm just having some weird application memory issues here, and that's strange. I'm going to have to look into that. Anywho, so these are what I get. I need to discard 2, so that for the first round, it's got a time and a jump. And we're going to double check what the timer means. Because I have to discard stuff, I just have to remember what it is. Some action cards are weight icons, which are overcome by spending a matching pair of icon actions. That's what I thought. All right, so we are just going to go over here. I'm just going to put him. There. And I'm going to sneeze now. Wow, what the heck? I turned my mic off at the microphone, so I looked over and went, "Oh no, I'm still showing is not." All right, that's fine. Let's put this away. Whatever, let's put that there. And we're gonna zoom in on that. Nope, I don't want to zoom left. That's not what I want. Bloop. Thank you, Mark. All right, so there you can kind of see what's going on here. Update. So, if I've got this correct, so for this I need the jump thing. I do have one of those. And thank you, Tom. Let's look at the these cards again. So the action cards. So the top is support. Top half of your action card is used as if it's played in a support slot. So I need that for sure. Skill. Bottom half is used if it's played into the skill slot, giving them a unique ability a hero can use during their action phase. The card is discarded after use. So I think I need to put, oops, I need this in the bottom. As the skill. I need, I have Dr. Light here. I need blue. But I need yellow, so we're going to put that there. That there. And that, which I think it counts as that. I'm guessing. I think. All right. For the record, I'm going to be playing this at least another time, so that I have a better idea what the heck's going on. But for now, it is just a matter of playing around and seeing how much we can do here. So if I've got this correct, I create my dice pool. So I've got a blue from that, a yellow from that, a token from that, and a red from that, if I'm correct. And I think I can take that skill as also. All right, so I would have to discard anything for if I want that, but I've got one up here, so I don't really need it. So we go like deep, 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 deep. Roll the handful of dice I've got. So I've got a token here that I can use to fulfill that. And the weight requires 2 of something. So I can do 2 there. I succeed. Yay! Let's just check. Damage. And there. So we'll just move to the next round. Surprise box. If you overcome. Got it. All right. And that wipes all of these out. So now we get 1, 2, 3, 4 Dr. Wileys to choose from, and 4 of my own cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need for the next, again, a pair of something and a red token. And I do have a bonus red token down here as well if I need to make that happen. But I'm going to want red. So I'm going to want a red here, but I need a yellow. I can't do a yellow. I can do a yellow and take if I put a red there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And then blue, blue. That's the Dr. Light goes away. That Dr. Light goes away. And I haven't taken any damage, so I don't think I need that skill. So I will take the token. I'm not sure if I get to keep these tokens. I should look that up. Do I not get the... Oh, wait a minute. I need to double check that I've done that right. Oh, gray side up. Is there? Oh, there is a gray side on each of these. Okay. I would have gotten that, so that's now face up because I got that energy. That makes more sense. All right. Build my dice pool. I got a blue, a red, and a yellow. And I get to flip my yellow. All right, so I need a red and a pair for the weight. So I again have managed to succeed in that. I also get a surprise token, which is going to be a red. Bleep. Excellent. And we move on to the next level. So I feel like I'm not doing this right, just for the record. I kind of feel like I'm not doing it right. I will figure this out. And what I might do is I'll probably play this again tomorrow. It's kind of my thought process here, which is pretty standard for I fumble through day one and then I play day two. So I thank you for joining me. I'm going to keep going here. So again, I get 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Dr. Light gets 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm really smart, I'll see if I can figure out a better way to lay this out too. I'm not very smart though. So I need a red and a blue is what I need to succeed at this. So if I do a blue here and a blue here, that takes care of that. And a red here and a red here, that's extra convenient. And then those Dr. Lights go away. And I want that. Said I'm not taking. I've been lucky enough not to take damage, right? So I don't have to worry about that yet. But I can discard a thing and use my weapon as well for another red. So I've got a red, a red, a red, a blue, and a blue. So that takes care of that. And we're going to roll all of these. So there's my... What's that now? Oh, that's a different... Oh, I was looking at the totally wrong thing. I don't think I cheated, but I definitely looked at the wrong thing. That's okay. That's that. That's that. Yeah, what I may have screwed up on is these have, and I knew this, but still forgot the different icons. So I may have just assigned the wrong thing to some of those previous ones. I don't think I did, but That's okay. So I've succeeded, and I move on to cut man. Do I move? I move on to the next level, the next stage. And what I think I will do, because it is late for Mark, and I'm keep screwing things up, I'm going to skip these other levels. I'm going to skip straight to the boss. So we're going to go straight to Cutman. Oh, I should have. I also needed Cutman's ability. I needed to actually go through one more. I had to overcome one more thing. So that's on me. That's fine. I'll figure that out. Boss, Cutman. Each skull requires 2 icons to overcome. I actually have no idea. So the answer to this game is no. No, you cannot just pick it up and learn it, which is not an uncommon thing. It's one of the reasons I've had a terrible week. I really did want to learn this before I opened it to avoid the stupidity that is today. I'm going to do this again tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. So please, if you are subscribed to my YouTube, turn on the bell. If you are on the Twitch, then you can set up notifications on that. If you are watching on X, because I can see some of you are over on the Traveling TARDIS's X page, please pop back over to my YouTube channel, preferably, and subscribe. And when I do go live tomorrow, you can join me. I might play some more of the video game. I will definitely have learned how to play this and play more of it. But this has been Mega Man Adventures from Cass. It's I'm not even going to make a judgment on it because I need to go through. It has the right feeling. I like what it's doing. I'm fairly certain they have a Sonic game that is very similar rule set. So I'm definitely going to play this again, and I'm going to do it tomorrow. I just need to figure out the when and the where. So, with that being said, thank you guys very, very much for joining me. I will hopefully see you guys again in the tomorrow times. I'm going to go through and turn on the music. I'm going to come up here and return this. There it is. One. Wow, what the heck? Oh, that's my backgrounds. That's why. It's been one of those days. Bye, folks. Until next time, good gaming and goodbye.